So I've rubbed my picture for about 5 minutes and I've uncovered it again to have a little look at it. Now what you should feel is it feels more firm, like it's not all little bits of fleece, but it's now one piece of fabric. And at this stage you'll be able to rub directly onto the picture for a little while. So especially just pay a bit of attention to your little sheet and just rub a bit more gently when you're rubbing on the actual fleece than when you're rubbing through the bubble wrap. A little bit of rubbing, especially on the little sheep and on the clouds, because the silk and the pre-felt take a little bit longer to felt than the rest. Now, how you know that your picture's ready to do the next stage is if you take your little sheep and try and pick it off, what you'll find is it's stuck down, it won't come off. And the same with the hills, if you try and take them up, it won't come up. Right, so only other thing you're going to need here is a rolling pin. So I'm going to go get my rolling pin, back in a second. Here we go. You're going to pop your picture back in the middle of your bubble wrap and in the middle of your towel like that. And get your rolling pin and you're going to roll up your bubble wrap and roll up your picture all the way like that. And then this is where your towel comes in handy. We're going to actually roll up the bubble wrap inside the towel. Okay, and then my picture's here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 100 rolls. So you have to get your counting head on here. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 100. And once you've done 100, you're going to unroll your picture. And then unroll your bubble wrap and just watch because it'll have got stuck on. So we have to unstick it. And you're going to turn your picture around that way. You're going to roll it up again in your bubble wrap. Roll it up in your towel and guess what? You're going to do another 100. So I'm going to do my 100 both ways and I'll be back in a second. I've done my 100 rolls, both sides, and then I've taken my picture out of the bubble wrap and I'll hold it there and let you see. Marks out of 10, I reckon it's probably about 8.5 maybe. I bet yours is 10 out of 10. Right, well what we're going to do is we're going to crunkle it up in a ball. You feel a bit bad doing this, but you're going to crunkle it up in a ball, and inside here I've just got some water in a bowl. And basically we've made a piece of fabric, so we've turned fleece into felt, and we've made a piece of felt. And I'm just wringing all the soapy water out of my felt, because what you don't want to do is leave any soap in your piece of felt. So once I've got that, wring all the water out. I'm going to pop that bucket. And last little bit to do, lay your picture flat on your towel like that and just roll it up and give it a wring, and that gets all the water out of your picture. It's quite good fun, that bit. And then, just like when you get your woolly jumper out of the washing machine, give it a little stretch just to reshape it. And there we are. Last thing you have to do is leave it somewhere flat to dry, and then it's up to you what you can do with it. You could glue it onto a canvas, or you could maybe find a stick in the woods and you could tie it onto the stick. You could put it in a frame. It's entirely up to you. If you follow these rules, sky dark to light, hills light to dark, foreground light to dark, you could add sheep, you could add little houses, you could do whatever you want, whatever you can find. If anybody needs more fleece or pre-felt, I do have some still at the shop, so I can pop it in the post for you. Hope you have fun. Enjoy!